Hi everyone, how are you? This is Abid from Chungnam National University, Daejeong, South Korea. Today I will discuss the application guide for international student in here South Korea, especially for Chungnam National University. Uh, the admission procedure for universities here, especially for national universities at South Korea, is more or less similar. So, beside I hope that you will get a guide that how you can apply and the admission timeline, then admission quota, eligibility and requirement, and also how to apply and scholarship, dormitory, tuition and tuition fees and medical insurance. All the things I will discuss today. So first things first, here the most prestigious universities are SKY University. SKY is the abbreviation. The elaboration is S for Seoul National University, K for Korea University, and Y for Yonsei University. These three universities are very prestigious in here, South Korea. They called SKY University, and beside that, there are some prestigious university here like KAIST, Korea Institute of Advanced Science and Technology, and also some other university like Postech and Sangkwon University and some other universities. They are very prestigious and good rank in the world. They are doing good. And beside that, there are around 11 or 10 flagship university in here, South Korea. They call flagship university, and Chungnam National University is one of the flagship university in here, Korea. The flagship universities are national universities. Actually, why this university called the flagship university? Especially most of the national university are flagship university, like Seoul National, Kompuk National, Chonan National, Chungnam National, and Chombuk National University, Gwangju, Jeju National University. These are the flagship university. Actually, the universities which are formed during 1950s, 1950s, these universities are called flagship university. It's very old, around 70. Some universities, most of the flagship universities are 60 years old, 70 years old, 80 years old, or more than 100 years old. That's why they call flagship university here in South Korea. And flagship university is very prestigious also here, and it's very tough to get into the flagship university for the Korean student, also for the international student. For Korean student, they had to sit for a exam, which is 8-hour long exam, and it happen every year once in a day, and it's an 8-hour long exam, and it's very competitive. And sometimes some Korean, they sit more than 2 or 3, 4, 5. I know some people, some students, they are Korean student, they sit more than 6, yes, more than 5 or 6 times for the entrance exam of these universities. So the first thing first, let's go into the application time schedule. First is uh, uh, actually the application is for fall semester, and spring semester is different. But for the fall semester, it's actually open around April or some yes, very first week of the April, and it end at the May. Like last year for Chungnam National University, the admission start 5th April and it's in the and May 21. So that's for fall. And spring, for spring admissions, it usually start from September and in at October. So actually around 2 months, 2 months is for the admission period, application period. And then uh, at the for the fall semester, the admission screening, and also in sometimes the universities take the interview, and for that they immediately do it after the application submissions. And like last year, the admission document screening and interview was held early June, and also for the notification of successful application sent late June last year. And also you have to pay tuition fee. If you have a scholarship, if your scholarship organization will pay the scholarship tuition fee, otherwise you have to pay the tuition fee. I will discuss more about later. So the tuition fee, you have to pay the tuition fee around mid July. And also after paying the tuition fee, they will give you or issue a of a admission certificate at the end of the July every year. That's for fall semester. And for spring semesters, actually the application period, as I said, is mid-October, and then the document screening and interview is early November, and then notification of successful applications started at early December, and the tuition fee you have to pay before mid January, and they will send the issuance of certificate at the late January. If you have the Korean language proficiency, then you will able to admit all the subject. But when you don't have you didn't have the language proficiency, then your uh, program choose of a program will be limited. Like you have to only admit it in a international subject. Like here in Chungnam National University, only a few subjects they are taught in English. So you have to seek which program is taught in English, and you will find it in the admission guideline in our website. So next, the eligibility and requirement for master's degree. You have must a bachelor degree and language and all the things, and same to the doctoral program. Here I also have master's integrated program, master's combined PhD degree or doctorate degree. So for the requirement document, you have to first fill up a application form, which is yes, uh, around 8 or 10 pages long. Lots of information you have to do. You have to input there, like uh, your study proposal or research proposal. If you come here for masters and PhD, you have to write a proposal. What you want to do here, which types of research you want to do here, and then your all the basic informations, your previous current education, previous education, and also your family information, your information, all the things you have to write in the application form. And also you have to insert the recommendation letter in the application form. And then you have a passport. You have to insert a photo in the application form. Then yes, and recommendation letter, as I said. And uh, and also you have for the requirement document, you have to submit official bachelor transcript or graduate certificate. And if you want to admit at doctor degree, then you have to submit the official master's transcript or and graduate certificate, both transcript and certificate. And also language proficiency, Korean or English, it's mandatory. It's mandatory for admit here. Some university they have requirement 6.5, some university 6, some universities as 5.5. It actually depends on the reputations and all the things of the university. So yes, you must have to check that you are eligible for get admission here regarding the language proficiency. There is a myth that lots of students think that okay, I will admit, without language proficiency, it will be hard for you. Yes, sometimes you will able to get admissions, but after come here, uh, you will face a miserable life regarding tuition fee and all the facilities. And also, mm, then copy of identification card of application, his or her parents, notarized certificate of family relation certificate, document related to financial assurance form. So if you come here with a scholarship, you must have to attach or send the financial assurance. Or if you want to come here with your self fund, with your own fund, then you must have to include the you must have to show your bank account that you have the enough money for study here. And that's the requirement for the all the general student. And if you want to admit in arts and music, then you have to submit some of your org previous org. So after the document preparation, what you have to do, you have to online apply in the university here. The online application procedure is more or less similar of our yes our all of the applications are here through a online portal. All the national university, all the universities here in Korea. So you have to go the website. It's a like IPSI, yes, IPSI CNU at the rate of sc.kr html slash graduate. So you have to go there and you have to submit all of your documents, your photo, your basic information you have to write there. And you have to also pay around 60,000 Korean won, which is around $50, $50, $50 to $60. So you have to pay, and after the payment, you have to print out and the application form, and then submit the applications. And that's it. And after the after the online application, you have to all the documents, as I mentioned earlier, you have to verify it and then send to the university by international courier or couriers, any courier. So uh, that's for the yes application procedure. And for the scholarship here, here lots of scholarships are currently going on, like university scholarships and some other external scholarship. For external scholarship, you can get uh, NI NIED scholarship, it's a government GKS scholar, and also some other scholarship like POSCO and some other Samsung scholarship also. So lots of scholarships have here. You have to manage it by yourself, or you can apply for the university scholarship. University, they have lots of scholarship. They offer yes, full fund scholarship for the students. Sometimes partial fund scholarship for the new students. And after completing the applications, successful you applications, all the things, interview, if they want to conduct, and after that you will get a yes notification that your admission is successfully complete, and yes, you are ready for pay the tuition fee. And for the tuition fee, you have to pay it depends on the subject. Like for College of Humanities, you have to pay around mm, yes uh, you have to pay around uh, uh, 22 million 35,000 won, and it's around it's around Yes, the for tuition fee, you it's actually depend on the subject you want to come, which on you select. So for tuition fee, you have to pay around 2,000 to 4,000 USD. So it depends on the subject. Just go to the guideline, and you will find exactly how much you have to pay for the tuition fee for the first semester, for every semester. And also obviously for after that tuition fee, you will get a issuance of certificate, and you will uh, ready for apply for the visa. That's for today. Hope you get the informations, and I will insert the guidelines, the documents I have already for 2021 and 2022 recent admission document guideline, and you will find more things in a specific uh, in details, and hope that you will get a uh, good information from this video. And yes, thank you. Hope I see you in any part of the world very soon. Thank you.